Alright, let's move on to the fourth verse, when the best of the story officially begins. Let's see what Allah cooked up for us today.
إذ قال يوسف لأبيه يا أبت إني رأيت 11 كوكبا والشمس والقمر رأيتهم لي ساجدين.
Remember when Joseph said to his father, "O my dear father, indeed I dreamt of 11 stars and the sun and the moon. I saw them prostrating to me." So the story kicks off when young Yusuf has this amazing dream. He rushes to tell his father, Prophet Yaqub or Jacob, who's one of the greatest prophets. But it wasn't just some random kid's dream. It was a huge sign of the honor Yusuf would one day reach. And Yaqub already sensed his son had huge potential. And here's a neat detail. Yusuf repeats the word ra'aytu, meaning I saw, 2 times here. And it shows he was sure about his dream and what he saw. Because most of the people forget what they saw and what they didn't in their dream. But for Yusuf it was clear as day. And there is one other question. How can sun and moon and stars prostrate to Yusuf? It doesn't mean they did a real sujood like humans. It's all about humility and respect, symbolizing how great Yusuf would become. Alright, let's dive into the verse 5. Listen up.
قال يا بني لا تقصص رؤياك على إخوتك فيكيدوا لك كيدا إن الشيطان للإنسان عدو مبين.
He replied, "O my dear son, do not relate your vision to your brothers, or they will devise a plot against you. Surely Satan is a sworn enemy to humankind." Okay, as you see, Yaqub knew his sons are super jealous. So he warned Yusuf, "Hey kiddo, don't tell your brothers about that dream. And definitely don't tell them about what it means." And here's the cool part. Yaqub wasn't just guessing that his sons might plot against Yusuf out of jealousy. He was sure about this. As you can see right here, they will devise a plot against you and didn't say they may. Big difference. And honestly, the brothers weren't inherently bad guys. But as Quran tells us, Satan is the one who pushing them to do things they wouldn't normally do. So with Satan's nudge, they found themselves plotting against their little brother.
وكذلك يجتبيك ربك ويعلمك من تأويل الأحاديث ويتم نعمته عليك وعلى آل يعقوب كما أتمها على أبويك من قبل إبراهيم وإسحاق إن ربك عليم حكيم.
And so will your Lord choose you, O Joseph, and teach you the interpretation of dreams, and perfect his favor upon you and the descendants of Jacob, just as he once perfected it upon your forefathers, Abraham and Isaac. Surely your Lord is all-knowing, all-wise. Yaqub already sensed Yusuf was special, This dream is just confirmed it. He told Yusuf, "You're gonna be chosen by God. You will learn to understand dreams, and God's blessings will flow through you and our whole family, just like it did for your great-grandfather Abraham or Ibrahim and your grandfather Isaac or Ishaq. Notice how the verse ends. It says God is all-knowing, all-wise. It means that Yusuf wasn't picked randomly, and there is no unfairness here. It was a choice made with great knowledge and perfect wisdom, no favoritism at all. It was pure divine plan. Alright, let's move on to the 7th and the last verse for this video. Listen.
لقد كان في يوسف وإخوته آيات للسائلين.
Indeed, in the story of Joseph and his brothers, there are lessons for all who ask. Pretty clear, right? But the real question is, what kind of lesson are we talking about here? So our job is to be those who ask for these lessons and find them one by one and figure out how to bring them into our own lives. In the upcoming videos, we're gonna dive deeper into the story of Yusuf and explore the verses one by one. Stay with me for the takeaway section. One really important lesson here is the art of keeping secrets. Sometimes even with your brothers, there are things you need to keep to yourself, because everyone's got secrets that if they come out can mess up their future, their relationships, or even people around them. Now, a believer or a mu'min is always honest, always truthful, no lying there. But the question is, should we always tell everything we know? The answer is no. A smart believer knows sometimes it's better to hold things back, especially when it's for their own safety or the safety of others. Like Imam Ja'far Sadiq, who's a big name among our imams and also respected by Sunni scholars like Abu Hanifa and Malik ibn Anas, he said, سرك من دمك فلا يجرين من غير أوداجك. Your secrets are like your blood. You need to keep them flowing only in your own veins. Alright everyone, now that we've learned so much together, I want to invite you to join me in dua time. Let's raise our hands and share our wishes to Almighty. Oh Allah, whenever we get the chance to read the Quran, don't let it be something we rush through without thinking. Help us read it with understanding and live by it. O Allah, make our dreams and visions a source of peace and strength for our hearts, not nightmares that disturb us or fill us with fear. And finally, O Allah, make us truly grateful for your endless blessings. And if you've given something to others that you haven't given to us, fill our hearts with goodness and kindness toward them instead of envy. Amin Ya Rab. Thanks for watching today's video from Quraniom. As you see, I'm new here and have a lot of growing to do. So I'd really appreciate your support for this kind of Quran-focused content that you don't see everywhere. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share your thoughts and suggestions. I read and use all of them. And always remember, the Quran leads you to the best version of you. Alright then, stay blessed.
Many dreams, in my life. I dream a lot of things in my life. You dream, I dream. They dream, we dream. Cause you don't be satisfied for what we have.